Hey guys, it's me, Kyle Palmer12 from YouTube. I'm back with another video of Madden19, the Ravens rebuild series here. I believe this is... oh boy. Was it episode 11? 11 or 12, one of the two. Guys, before the video starts, if you guys could leave a like on the video, that's very much appreciated. If you're new to my channel or a regular viewer and not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button because each one does mean the world to me. We're basically picking up where we last left off on
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Who did we end up facing last time? We'll find out here in a second. So we are week 13, so maybe this is episode 13 or 14. I don't know, one of the two. So it looks like we're going up against the Falcons because the last time we faced the Oakland Raiders, pretty much same roster as last time. Nothing's really changed. How are we looking for defense? We got Watt, Atkins, Jones, Stewart. Alright. Samuel. What's DRC's pick rate so far? Damn. Yeah, so Gilmore's balling. I think he has at least like 6 interceptions this year. At least. Yeah, he's got fucking 8, bro. Alright guys, looks like we're gonna be getting right into this one here. I'm just curious what his stats when we last left off here. Of course, Lamar, Baker, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Dan Jervis balling. Aaron Rodgers is doing pretty phenomenal. Xiaomi gotta get you up there, my buddy. Prescott's not doing too bad. Donald's doing good. Patty, we gotta get you up there, my boy. Alright, Josh Rosen. Nothing else to really concern ourselves with. Oh, I'm just curious. What are they running looking like? 1500. And this is looking good, looking good. That is very odd. Zeke should be in the 1400 at least. And my Sean's not doing too bad. Joe Mixon's alright. Cook's looking alright. Guys, how we doing for receiving? Alright, Julio doing typical Julio. Edelman being typical Edelman. Odell doing pretty alright. Michael Thomas doing good. John Ross is looking good. Hunter's looking alright. Watkins, you gotta get your shit up, buddy. AJ's doing exceptional. Benjamin's doing pretty alright. Ridley's going off. Olsen's doing alright. Anderson's doing alright. Demarius is doing alright. Golden Tate's doing alright. Jeffrey's doing okay. Ingram's doing good. Eifert's doing alright. Holiday's like exceptional. Marshall's doing alright. Jenkins is doing good. How we doing for sacks? Garrett a baller. Campbell's doing alright. Bosa's doing alright. Bradley Chubb's doing alright. Von Miller's doing exceptional. Clowney's doing alright. Alonzo's doing alright. Sue's okay. Graham is alright. Marquand Smith is doing alright. Now this is where interceptions are crazy. Sherman with 5, Edel with 5, Ramsey with 4, Jesse with 3 with 4. Jones is doing alright. Josh Norman's doing phenomenal. Jeffrey's doing alright. Talib's doing alright. Johnson's doing good. Monte Davis is doing good. Eric Berry's doing good. Yeah. Doing pretty alright here. So without further ado, let's get into this game here against the Falcons. Same sliders and etc. He should be getting the sacks too. I didn't even bother to check him. They're all
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the Baltimore Ravens and their dynamic rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, we're gonna get
I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Randy Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A few moments ago, it was Desmond Trufant of the Falcons making their way out of the tunnel to the delight of this sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they have things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Green Bay should have this one.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The numbers for Bell on the ground of the game last week. 8 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes a leading rusher.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And here now, the Baltimore offense.
Looking at the perimeter, and that means taking a good long look at Antonio Brown. 100 or more catches for 5 straight seasons. Led the NFL with 1,533 yards, despite missing 2 games in 2017. And what really makes him go? His ability to run all the routes and make great contested catches.
Throwing is Jackson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Just curious if we're going to move around my receivers here. Let's see, I'll probably have to adjust slot receiver too. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold up. Get it right, Rich. I'm gonna bad bitches fuck up in this missile. I ain't really little, take no bitches.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play calls think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
No, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. From the gun, Jackson, nowhere to go. He lost the football, but it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now Jackson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Third and goal, Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Look at 56. Look at 56. Hurry up. Here we go. 319. 319.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Shakes off the sand. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's forced up right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down and past the 15. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. Carries, 90 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
They just gave up the sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help the season, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Going to be a gain of 15 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
It seemed like the situation was second and a mile to go for a 1st down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they're not a tendency breaker, because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything, because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up the 3rd down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now Brown. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, Give him 15. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And the Ravens taking the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They go play action here on 1st down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A good pickup there, 22.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy.
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And the quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the home, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
11 more yards, that go around, a 1st down as well.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And that'll be pulled in by the tight end. It's over for the 2nd touchdown. Lost it quickly. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for a score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possible. Let's try and think with them here. Try to put field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well. Exactly like that. But that has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
10 more there and another first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
How about that play right there, partner? Not even close to being the quintessential jump ball type of a receiver. He's only 5'10", but how about his willingness to go up for the ball, the power in which he goes up to get it, and just the whole attitude of, this one's mine, I'm taking it.
And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Ryan to throw. Got his man completely over the middle. That's Freeman. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executing well, and you call it a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
First catch there for the rookie Ridley, and it's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down in that run.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Man, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just like an absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in there.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Yeah, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he stopped immediately there. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for first.
And another thing that makes a comeback play really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Ryan. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Falcons are 3-for-6. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases that they were able to exploit right there.
But give to Bell. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Give him 9 there on the first down conversion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Jackson. And and his throw is going to be incomplete. Ron Parker there in on the coverage, and he knocked it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Jackson on first down. He's able to out-muscle it here as he pulls it in. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
There's a man they call AB. Always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting a single season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
And 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Jackson now. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
I don't know how to get my head in here.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. In for the score. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Ryan. From the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. first timeout. On first down, Ryan. And with 5 Ridley, that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, here's Ryan. And here he brought down at the 45-yard line. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. That'll bring up second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So I feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they need to see
first
it
down.
back.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. And he'll fire Ridley on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about it, they did.
They like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better on it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it.
Austin Hooper with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
Right now he's going to get one.
That touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they touch the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This fielded at the 2. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul,
I'm not sure what this is about.
defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused, because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And it's Jackson. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We start with 2 teams that played for the AFC Championship in years gone by. The Chargers traveling to Pittsburgh. And it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. The Steelers still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. Jordan Howard, over 100 yards on the afternoon. afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Royce Freeman, over 100 yards on the afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. In our game, it was the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him with the tight end draw. Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you have a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Throwing again. Ryan. This will be incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
To throw on third down. Ryan will set up the screen for Freeman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Let's go! On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Fights loose. Forced out to his left. Now he's forced out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm where they have to hurt you. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And this is incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there was a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. They'll run it with Bell, and he'll take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Jones breaking from the contact. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him 1st down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
And a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's what you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving, don't need a good play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now it's running. It's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And when a smaller guy can't power across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go to the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's when you say you got the apple dropped on his head, right?
That'll be taken in the end zone. But now he blows him over. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sales, because they had it going pretty good last.
We're gonna have to switch up the receivers here. Sort of force feed. Yeah, not bad.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, they're not being anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Miller on the catch over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Green 39! Green 39!
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
That incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Let's go!
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine, and I hate that.
Bell over to get a rushing touchdown.
300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He fights him off. Pressure now, and it's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Ted McKinley able to get him for a loss of about 3.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but it's a whole lot better running out the field.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before you get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And Jones has it over the middle. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
Was me like 7-8 minutes into
And on the handoff, it's Freeman. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A handoff. Devontae Freeman. Touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Falcons will extend their lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Keep your silence, put it in, they did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
So that winds up a 7-play drive on 2, and it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too bad.
Let's cook them,
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily.
I should probably switch up the QBs.
That's like going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The first throw for the backup Griffin, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On second down, here's Griffin, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Griffin. To the right side, to Hurst. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now Griffin on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Oh wait, this is stats. Oh, never.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And his throw is incomplete. The safety Keanu Neal there to knock that one free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. You're trying to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away from that second down.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked out by Walker.
That was wrong back.
That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie. You know, sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young bucks, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just beat the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And Freeman lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will take off at the 24-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they have control, have the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on, you're not done in the 4th. Now a first down carry by Bell.
Bro, my lineman, are you kidding me?
He'll be down at the 30. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Like strategy, extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
You're Bell. Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Again, it's Bell. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open, and it'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here's Bell, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Now Bell. Broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can't
Have that, bro.
defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. If it does get picked off, they have to possibly seal this one.
To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
I was clearly just trying to
Antonio Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the drive there took 6
There
plays.
it goes. We're going to be calling it here. Pretty much leaving off at like 4 minutes roughly. I'll finish up the rest of the game. We'll probably post it either later today or record tomorrow the finishing, which then we'll run into the Giants rebuild series there. Thanks for watching today, guys. If you guys could please hit a like on the video, it's very much appreciated, each and every one. It does truly, mean the world to me, even though, I say it every video. I really do, guys. I appreciate all the support that you guys give the channel. Thanks for watching again, guys. Like I said, drop a like on the video. It helps me, get an idea of like what you guys are interested in and whatnot. So if you guys could do that for me, that'd be wonderful. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for episode, was it 13 or 14? So until then, guys, I'll see you next video. Stay tuned for the Giants rebuild series there and whatever else. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.